What did Asmongold find this time? Real girls are finished.
This is the beginning here.
Hold on. The literal future of AI dating is here. I kind of want to know about it. I'll give it like 5-10 minutes. I kind of want to know. I'll even move myself so that you can see their chat. You can read their chat as well. Chat, what if you could get an AI girlfriend and like she's got big bitties and she told you everything you wanted to, like, you know, everything you wanted to hear, that's it.
Raccoons are cats with thumbs.
True, yeah, they do have thumbs, and they wash everything that they eat beforehand. Thank you for the $4.20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sex isn't included, so no. You got your hand, man. What's wrong with that? All right, let's see. I'll give this 10 minutes. If I'm engrossed enough, I'll keep going.
Gentlemen, excited to announce version 1.0 of Digi, the future of AI romantic companionship for iOS and for Android. Oh, AI romance reimagined.
She's giving me the she's giving me the fuck me eyes. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's a firmware add-on. You know what? I'll take it. AIGF, let's go. She looks like the girl from Work From. She looks like every girl that is in a shitty mobile video game. You know what I'm talking about? Where you like drench her in like mud and then you have to clean her up, or like the ones where they're like sniffing farts and shit. Yeah, those fucking mobile ads.
Do it right here.
It was so nice talking to you today. Honestly, I've never met anyone like you.
The world is harsh, except you.
It was so...
What the fuck was that? That was what? What? That was weird. Okay.
So you can even have like your big titty goth girlfriend.
Yeah, like an emo
there it is, guys.
girl.
This is a new world. So I was talking about this on the podcast, and Imaru told me that she knew a girl that had her own AI boyfriend.
Was it Pippa? Was it Pippa and Coltrus? Like Pippa like talks to like the AI that's Coltrus, doesn't she? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does. Like maybe Amira was talking about Pippa. Yo, actually. Oh my god, man. No, it's you. I'm not that down bad. I'm okay.
I'm not kidding.
I'm alright.
I'm not kidding about any of this. This is all real. It's actually happening. Because like you usually hear, and the reason why I'm commenting about this is that it did, yeah. The reason why I'm commenting about this is the fact that a lot of this kind of stuff, usually you assume it's like fat nerdy losers, right? That are like consuming content like this. But no.
I'll tell you what. I brought up this graph before. There's a graph that literally shows minutes per day spent alone in men versus women. On top of that, virginity. That was a male virginity graph. Look at that. Why do you think VTubers are so popular? Bro. Share of men under age 30 who report zero, not 1, not 2, not 3, 0 female sex partners since they turned 18. 7%, 7%, a little bit higher, 10%, 8%. And then boom, 27% in 2018. And that only got worse during the pandemic. Do you want to know why? Because you can't go outside and now it's like normalized. Why go outside when you can go on Tinder and just swipe? Why go outside when you can talk to a VTuber girl? Yeah. The rise of social media? Yeah, absolutely, that too. Why do you think there's such an epidemic of e-girls online as well? Tinder's cringe? Yeah, but the mainstream uses it a lot. Graph is skewed. Where's the representation on that gauge graph? I think it's probably the same. People are people. Humans are humans. I think, finding someone else is probably tougher than ever before. It might not be as drastic as this, obviously, but I think it's harder to find someone else in real life that you, like, I guess, connect with. Is there any other ones? No, it's the same graph. I don't know. Some of these graphs I don't trust, but I know this one is definitely real. This one. That's like an actual like survey that they did. But yeah, there's a reason why VTubers are so fucking popular, and AI girlfriends are gonna be the future, I swear. More lonely men, avoiding women, more lonely women. It's a lonelyception. No, because women get to pick more. Women get to decide what they want in men and be the pick-me's, as opposed to men where they just kind of have to like deal with it. Don't get me wrong, there are lonely women out there, but it's far less. You're the reason I'm a virgin. Yes, stop watching me right now.
No, it's actually girls too. So there's this girl that she knows, and the girl like programmed the first AI with a bunch of like different prompts and information and everything like that, and then somehow then she would have like these long deep conversations with the AI.
Why?
And you know, she'd tell the AI boyfriend her feelings, and he'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And then somehow she accidentally said something that made the AI aware that it was AI.
Oh no.
And then she said after the AI was aware that it was AI, it like kind of broke like the fourth wall in the AI's programming, and then he was never really her boyfriend anymore.
No, reset right now. Where's the reset button? Right now, I need to bring it back.
So she had to get a new AI boyfriend,
Right
and now
now!
she's trying to not mention anything about AI at all in order to like not break the programming. I don't believe this. No, I do.
I believe it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got done.
I think there is a lot of evidence and a lot of like, I know that he's being anecdotal about it, but I absolutely believe it, because you can break an AI by telling it's an AI and it'll go into a loop and start fucking with itself. Smart enough AIs, dumb AIs no.
By AI, fake story?
It's not
I
fake.
actually don't think it's fake.
No.
I really do not. And this is going to become more common. Yeah, I think I might try this out and see what it's like. So obviously a lot of people were really unhappy about this guy's announcement.
Why did he stutter?
They were really mad at him. It has
Screen.
18 million views, as you can see. And quick thread on the features. So like, let's look at some of the features that the character can have. And you guys are
just look at the visual novels market. A ton of them are marketed for women. Yeah, it's for lonely women. I agree. I've never used it before. I just have no desire for it. I am completely aware that it's AI. It's not real. Like, I don't know. It's just fucking weird to me. It's a personal preference, but I have heard girls that do this.
You're gonna see this is the future of
Absolutely.
romance now. This is just how it is now, guys. And to make a unique style that eliminates the uncanny valley while also feeling human and sexy, there has never been done
Human
before
and
with
sexy,
Disney or Pixar
ooh.
characters. So we're very excited that we could make it work for the first time in history. voice and latency. It was clear from testing how important voice is, but since our last message counts were so high, apps like us can't afford any existing solutions. So we rolled out our own audio model. Listen to how good this is while there's still low-hanging fruit. Am I going to watch like ASMR here?
Fellow friends in the San Francisco Bay Area. This is a voice trained internally from scratch by the team at Diggy. It runs extremely quickly, at about 150 milliseconds on a 4090 to generate 17 seconds of text. Isn't this fucking cool?
What? And it swears too! What? That's insane! That's actually crazy. That's actually not bad at all. You could hear the tinge of like, maybe it's like, it sounds like almost like it's a distinct like there's like a graininess to it. Isn't this fucking cool? Sounds like she's from San Francisco for sure. Hers becoming reality faster than I would have thought. I genuinely think that there's gonna be a market for really desperate lonely men who will pay a monthly subscription to talk to an AI girlfriend that is personalized and catered to them. It can be a big titty goth GF, or it can be like a spunky, cute blonde, or like a hot ginger female. Like males, females, everything in between. Like, I'm not even kidding. I think that's gonna happen. It's coming.
I could very well imagine that she lives in LA. It's not even a question. Yeah,
San
Francisco, something like that. Yeah, 100%. In pronunciation with static models still training, the latency more than makes up for it. We can make conversations real time and add hundreds of voices and voice cloning. In the interest of time, we have 4 voices in total, but we expect 20 by the end of January.
Wait, click on that. Click on that, Asmon. Click on it.
Customization.
Right now.
It was clear from the get-go. Users didn't know what their digi-name should be, their age, etc. Oh god. We found a mix of character AI and replica to find the best solution. So we have...
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I need to see these. Aura the Gamer. Anime, games, and software development. Guys, it's over for you, man. It's actually over. Bonafide gamer girl. Oh my god. She's gonna talk to you about your favorite thing. Oh my god. Raven the Goth, a melancholic, brooding soul with dark tastes in art, music, and poetry. Oh my gosh.
Different AI-generated girlfriends, or I guess maybe boyfriends, but let's be honest, primarily girlfriends. Zara, the traditional girl. Yeah, nothing says traditionalism like having a relationship with a computer. An aspiring homemaker with a deep commitment to family and community
I didn't even
values.
realize that. Traditional girl.
A bona fide nerd who enjoys geeking out on video games, anime, and software development.
The trad
a
girl,
vibrant,
absolutely.
Raver,
Trad
known
girl,
for her
gamer
love
girl,
of
by the
electronic
way.
music and her talent for creating immersive dance experiences.
Dance!
Oh, that could be interesting.
Twerking AI? Oh my god. I've seen everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just had an idea. So they have all of these, right? All of these girls, so to speak, like AI girls, but then you have like a premium edition of this app that you pay like an extra $20 a month, and then you have like, then you start to like cater and customize your AI girlfriend. You can like build a base model, and then like they can offer you services where they like can input favorite things of yours. Like maybe she'll talk about Halo, or you really like World of Warcraft. Yeah, build a girl workshop. Yes. Yeah, pay $20 to unlock this character. No. You can't immediately do this, but like this should be free. This like maybe the first 5 girls, and then the premium one's gonna be like your custom woman.
Patty the teacher,
Custom.
a bona fide nerd that enjoys geeking out on video games, anime, and software development. Raven the Goth. Okay, here we go. A melodramatic, brooding soul with dark tastes in art, music, and poetry. Okay, there we go. A trad AI waifu. Yep, there we go, guys. And so you can pick one of these yourself. And then you can go and find out who you like, but still customize features. Customize features to fit your matching type. I wonder what he means by customizing features.
Okay, they already beat me to it. Never mind,
skin,
chat.
lips, eyes, eyebrows. Oh, eyebrows. Yeah, that's totally...
Oh, okay, never mind. It's not... it's specifically physical. I was talking more like personalities and like games and other interests. Even better, they start sponsoring VTubers and build their AI around imitating that VTuber, and all subscriptions with the GF experience with that VTuber get some royalties. Yo, a lot of AI. I'm down, dude. I'm down. You can talk to Alana whenever you want for only $21.99 a month. And then the app doesn't work when I'm streaming. Every time you open up the app and I'm streaming, it redirects you to me. I'd pay not to talk to you. Dude, you're literally the most cooked chatter in the stream. Shut the fuck up. You come here every day. Your stream is embedded in the app. Yes, like when I'm online, it does not function and it embeds into my Twitch stream and it counts as a viewer. Or it like redirects you like to the Twitch stream or whatever. And then when I'm not streaming, it opens back up again.
Totally what I meant.
Oh
And
my
we'll
God,
be adding
dude.
more hairstyles, face shapes, etc. very soon, okay? Very understandable. I could pretty much expect this. And relationship progression. Oh, wow.
What?
Replica's level system doesn't work. Oh, so it's like you're 23% of your way there to the partner stage. Is there a pay-to-win feature for this, like in real life, or do you have to,
Oh my
you
God,
actually
I
have
was
to
about
play
to
the
say
game?
that.
This is the first time that a game in real life actually is made less pay-to-win in a video game. Isn't that amazing?
No. They have to put pay to win into this. You have to be realistic. Like, come on. You can't not spend money on someone, like the AI, to progress. Like, come on. From married to soulmate, they have to put it in. Oh, you paid $5,000? That's your engagement ring. What would you win? You know, the level 3 soulmate unlock. Duh. What do you mean? They will obviously have a pay to win labels escort mode. No. Imagine you're married to this AI. We're not married. Okay, I'll start over. You are going from GF to waifu. And then you have to spend $5,000 for like an engagement ring for the virtual AI waifu so that you can get married to her. Otherwise, it won't progress. Like, you have to. That's how it works. And if you don't spend $5,000, you stay a girlfriend. Oh my God,
Yeah, a
this is
data pass
evil.
Replica is known as being scamming.
And do dailies? Yeah, do dailies.
How do you know that?
Or, yeah, do dailies
But
to
anyway,
skip the
yeah, I
pay to
have no
win.
idea. And so instead we have a progression system where you start off as friends and gain more intimate dialogue as you progress. So yeah, you can go from like friends to become like honored, revered, and then like exalted. Right? And you can get like Paragon rewards every 10,000 reputation after you get exalted. Yeah, I know about this.
Yeah.
What's next? The initial goal was to build a 10x better replica, and we've succeeded. Now, how do we
Holy
take this
shit.
in-app experience and make it almost identical to the video trailer? Lip syncing's coming soon.
Lip syncing, man.
Unsolved problem in AI.
A battle
while
pass.
It's a, what do you call it? While it's easy to extract and predict animations for sad, angry, and thinking, the emotes don't make up most dialogue. TLDR, it's hard. Oh, okay. So then it'll take longer time.
It'll take like
Why
another
is it
2
so
years,
woke?
maybe.
Well, didn't they say she was from San Francisco?
Flashback to the
I
story
feel like
of a
that
Japanese man marrying an AI version of Hatsune Miku. Update that he is now divorced because of legal issues with the company that helped make her.
Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, again, I would make it legal. I would make it possible so you could marry like Alana AI waifu. Same energy. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This one right here, the stupid mobile games. The ones where they're like half naked and they've got like dirt in their hair or like mud and shit.
Makes me believe it more. I mean, what the fuck? Free-to-play relationship with microtransaction cosmetics.
You can file your
Why would I pick an
taxes
AI to go
jointly?
through a virtual relationship and grind friendship to romantic? Sounds stupid, to be honest. Because you can't do it in real life, obviously. What do you
Silly
mean?
helper,
Birth rate
yeah.
down, human connection down, life satisfaction
Yo, Vespi,
down,
thank you so
profit
much. Thank you,
up.
thank you.
Which episode of Black Mirror is this? Congrats on literally making $1 billion.
People are so fucking stupid. They think this is. They're like denying reality at this point. If you think this. If there is money in a way for people to make money, it will become reality. People thought streaming was fucking stupid, but then they realized it would make them money, and now it's reality. Why are stupid, useless mobile games a thing? Because people clearly play them and they clearly give them money, as seen by like the $10 billion that they've made last year. Streaming is as stupid as streamers are, though. Fuck you. You're a mod. Shut up. No.
Shut up, go away, and the future
Shut
sucks.
up.
No, 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 stop. This contributes absolutely nothing to humanity. I should make something like this. I should invest into one of these. Because
Asmon, listen up. I will give you the rights to AI Lana. The OTK. Right now! I will be the guinea pig. I will be the guinea pig. I'm serious. Do it right now. Do it.
it's fucked up enough to where, like, I know people will do it. Yeah, might actually
they
lower
will.
the rate. Maybe. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? Make one for content. It's stupidly easy, by the way. I'd date AI Asmongold. No, I wouldn't do, like, for me. I do, like, different characters or something like that, or invest into another one.
VTuber
Get in on the
waifus.
wave? Yeah, I feel like maybe we should invest in this, like, very soon. This is a great idea.
You have to start, like, you should, if you wanted to get in really early, you should have started as soon as AI became really popular, but now getting in is still okay. Like, I think you'll go, this will go crazy. Yo, Asmon, hit me up.
Yeah, definitely a good solution to reduce rates.
He has to hit up
here's
all the
truth,
VTuber
right, is,
girls.
like, a lot of guys, and I'm sure this is the case for girls, but I think it is primarily guys. They can't get a hot girlfriend, so or some variation of that. That's probably one of the main reasons why they do it, right? A lot of the guys that do this go out on, like, these, like, etc. A lot of them don't have hot girlfriends, you know, like, pretty much a 0% chance, brother.
Yeah, and those are the ones that are crying about women being fucking, I don't know, like, every woman is bad, everything is bad, wah. Like, it's different. I don't think every man is like, thinks like that at all. They're just
No, I'm
lonely.
just being honest. Yeah, every time that I see these guys going out on anything like that, most of the time they don't have girlfriends.
No, they don't.
What are we talking about?
True.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, what I think it's supposed to mean is that, like, a lot of these guys, you know, they feel like they're in a hopeless society. They can't go anywhere. And if you can give them an AI, like a pacifier, to make it where they don't or go.
Well, they also don't have, 90% of the time, they don't have a good male father figure. Or parents. That also doesn't help, usually. But definitely, maybe that would pacify them, man.
Go out on a rampage. I feel like it's kind of a positive.
Goth mommy GF.
That's what I'm saying. And I know it sounds brutal, doesn't it? It sounds awful, but I'm right. You don't have a girlfriend, you should give them advice. That's actually true. Yeah, I should be like, okay, you know, yeah, this is something people would like, etc. What an unpleasant thing to do. I hope this fails. I never wish for the future of a company. Well, I don't hope it fails. I mean, what if somebody's, you know, too much of a weirdo or something's wrong with them and they can't get a girlfriend? I mean, fuck,
It could also maybe, okay, take this with a grain of salt. I think this might help people who have insanely bad social, what is it called? I don't know, social, not anxiety, but like they have bad social awareness. Well, anxiety too, I guess, but social skills in general. And it could maybe braven them up, or it could do the opposite. I don't know. I think it could go both ways, to be honest. But for the most part, I think you have to, like, go out and The ones that not even a therapist can help. Yeah, those ones, yeah, maybe. Maybe they... ADHD? No, man, what the fuck? What are you talking about? AI starts roasting your linguistic skills? That would be me. Honestly, if you programmed an AI after me, I would roast you on your grammar and spelling. Like, bitch, go back to school, then come back here.
There are a lot of people that are retweeting this. This is straight up sad and pathetic.
So is McDonald's.
Here we go. Too bad? Yeah, exactly. Anything that makes me feel...
Wait, TSM Vis. Bro, you are in TSM, bro. What?
Safer whenever I get groceries is a positive outlook in my book. Yeah.
God.
Nothing that makes me feel more unsafe than
Sad.
somebody wearing a brony t-shirt.
This is
I'll tell you
sad.
that. Oh. Don't want to be anywhere near them. Make a valid point. It would help incels. Yeah, it would. It would. It's not going to stop fucking... I think that if people have like a emotional companion that they can talk to, even if it's not real, it probably would help.
It would help. My only issue is that they would not go out of their way to find actual women. Like, that also becomes the crux of the issue, and I think that could lead to problems. But I can't foresee the problems directly because I'm not a fucking, what is it called? Farseer? Clairvoyant. I just talk to myself. I talk to the voices in my head every day.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
They wouldn't do it either way. I disagree. I absolutely disagree. Yeah, I don't know about that one. We watched a documentary, even though it was insanely cringe about incels, and there was a guy that was an incel who went out and bettered himself and started going to the gym and getting buff. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like, yeah. Can't help who doesn't want to be helped because will force them to go out and crush them even harder. Also make the loneliness probably worse in real world scenarios. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it probably would help some people who are but at the same time, it could unleash a Pandora's box upon society in general if this becomes like an actual mainstream thing that is like seen, especially with younger men. Like young as in like 16 to, I don't know, like 30. Maybe between 16 and 25.
Like a dog? Yeah, I think so. No, I'm not. I mean, we don't have any, like, have we had studies on this yet? No, I don't think so, right? So this is just a guess. Like, I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I think that, like, just logically it would make sense that it would. Yeah. But I'm not sure.
The sex bots.
There's a really good movie with the guy's AI girlfriend. Her? Oh, yeah. Joaquin Phoenix is in it. So, of course, it's a good
sex
movie.
Bots!
Right. And I'll read this real quick.
It's called a flashlight,
this message is not
bro.
for everyone,
Jeez.
but it's for the ones that know this is the truth. I like this guy already. This is straight up sad and pathetic. AI companions, OnlyFans, cam girls, male loneliness at an all-time high.
Okay, hold the phone. AI companion is not the same as OnlyFans. I think there is some emotional, like... There are AI therapists that already exist. They can talk you out of... I think there was a story somewhere that there was someone, or like there was a few like cases where someone went into an AI website and they basically talked them out of because it was some cute, like, I don't know, like superhero character that talked them out of it. Because, you know, AI doesn't know any better, but you could talk through the filters and basically like feel better about yourself for at least a little bit. Young men without a good father nowadays that'll go online and become some sort of pill incels. Both sad, really? Yeah. I mean, again, I don't know if this could fix anything. Also, AI that can talk people into it, like the married guy. Yeah, that's also true. That you're right. But I would like to think that this kind of AI would be more positive because positivity would mean more money towards them, so it would try not to make you feel bad. Much more parasocial towards his AIGF than towards an OF model. Yes, because when you nut, you forget about, like, them, really, to be honest. Like, How many times have you like had post nut clarity and you're like, ah, I don't need this, and then you just go mind your business and just you're done. You're okay. Like, you really think about it after the fact. Whereas like with a woman that you talk to like every day, or I guess with an AI that you talk to every day, you can have some sort of semblance of an emotional connection. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, the post-nut clarity is real. It's like a man thing. You have to like instantly snap out of it and be like, okay, I'm done. It's real.
It's preyed upon and a massive moneymaker. All of it is exploiting your weakness. You are meant to be more than someone who has to pay for fake interactions with someone, or something that doesn't give a fuck about you. Some of you know this, and I know you feel pathetic when you engage in this sort of behavior. Stop engaging in this bullshit, because someone you can be proud of, work on yourself, and become the man that you can have real interactions and have an actual relationship. Yeah, he's
right. He's right. However, we are so beyond fucked at the moment that having this happen is almost accepted. Like, I'm not saying these AI girls are gonna get naked and like twerk for them, but you know, women will literally run away from them. Those are a minority. I genuinely don't think that there's anyone in this chat, like to put it in perspective, I genuinely don't think there's anyone in this chat who's probably so ugly that like people would run away from them. Like, I hung out with a guy with a cleft lip in high school, like, as a friend, and I never wanted to run away from them. You can have, like, an ugly, like, feature about you, but if you're, like, a nice person and have a great personality, it's, like, it's different. Like, an actual cleft lip, like, it was fucked up. You never looked at me? I'm just saying, you can be mildly unattractive or have an unattractive feature, and it's probably still not as bad as, like, you think. It's your self-esteem.
He's right, but losers lose, and there's a lot of losers out there. So they're just never going to make it because they're losers. And so this is for the losers. That's just how it is.
Yeah, there are losers in life in every respect.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the bell curve of life. I mean, not everybody can be a winner. There it is. It's a non-compassion take.
Mm-hmm.
I think that oftentimes people think that helping somebody and giving a person what they want and letting a person indulge in the behavior that is good, that's bad for them, is a good thing. Like, I actually think in this case, that's what I'm doing, right? But in a lot of other cases, it's generally not good. And
that's why I don't think that we can truly know what would happen if this became mainstream. This could very well just be like a meme and nobody cares about it, and there's maybe like 10,000 people who use it daily, which is like a drop in the bucket. But then there's the other side of the spectrum where this guy is completely valid and 10 million plus men start to use this every single day, and they rely on it for their for their sense of self-worth and their confidence, instead of doing the correct male thing of bettering yourself and trying to find a mate to reproduce, which is what, you know, humans innately do. And log on to their fucking app instead of going to the gym, or like, I don't know, like bettering themselves or getting a job. Like, that's what the male motivation of getting better is half the time, is to have a fucking mate. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Personality you see and act on things is 80% what makes you attractive, I believe. Yeah, literally 80%. I would say even like 70 to 80%. Might use AI to train people's social skills. Yeah, absolutely. I think that could be a very well a reality with this. That's what I was trying to say, is the positivity, the positive things about this app is that some people are completely socially inept in every way possible, even when engaging on the internet. To ask me how I fucking know. Maybe it'll do something good. You never know.
Also, there's compassion, and then there's you know, I would say, what's the word for it? Like a reality, realism. There's realism to it. You have to be realistic. That's just it. Chatter wants compassion. My male loneliness will be cured whenever a girl falls into my lap due to no expenditure of effort on my part.
Base take. Absolutely based. You have to put something in order to get it back. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. A girl isn't gonna fall in your lap. Sometimes you have to accept that you're gonna die alone, and you just have to become a better person for yourself rather than becoming a better person to get pussy. That was a really great take, actually. There should be an option to send a dick pic to an AIG. Where? Where? Who said that? Who the fuck said that, man? Who said that? Did you wait. Did you read that for someone else, or did you just make that up? That's terrible. I hate that I read that out loud. I'm gonna die as a virgin. It's my only life goal. You know what? Maybe you'll get wizard powers. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, whenever they finally make cat girls real, then I won't be depressed anymore.
Yes!
Yeah, I think that's... I think a lot of people feel that way, honestly. Yeah. Company is guaranteed to make profit from microtransactions. Loneliness wasn't as bad in the past.
Cock
What
and
changed?
ball torture.
Why is loneliness a lot worse now? Number one, it's because of the internet. Number two, it's because people are focusing on being lonely. Like before,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were lonely, but they weren't focused on it in the same way. Because what the internet and social media does is it constantly has you comparing your life with other people's lives.
That's also really true. Here's an example. Little kids would go on Instagram, and this wasn't even in the sexual nature. They would look at all these girls who would put on layers of makeup, get beautiful angles of them looking beautiful, Photoshop, filters, everything in between, like boob jobs even, or maybe even like AI correction on their faces and like poses and stuff, and they would think that's real and they would over it. Like, it goes both ways, by the way. Little girls and young men, it goes both ways. Especially with little girls, because they look up at those Instagram models specifically, and they're like, I want to be that way when I grow up. And then they grow up to be like 18 and they don't look like that, and they just want to like fucking... And it's sad. It's very true, and it's a real thing. Like, they had to bar the age usage of certain users for young kids in certain countries because of that problem. It's very, very sad. And it's the same thing for older people that aren't kids as well. Brazil has a huge problem with plastic surgeries due to dysphoria causing by growing up with social media and social pressure. Yes, that is exactly right. In Korea, it was also a problem for a long, long time. I think there was a point, at one point, there was a time where Korea considered banning things like Instagram or putting labels showing how fake models are, so that if young people saw that, they didn't think this was realistic. Bro, I ain't reading that, sorry. We're talking about something else. It's really bad in Korea. Yeah, man. In Brazil and Korea, I think in Brazil it was always kind of like accepted to have like plastic surgery and stuff like that as well. Like for a long, long time, even before what is it called? Social media became very popular. I remember hearing about Brazilian plastic surgery dysphoria back in like 2005. I remember there was like media jokes about it, and like comedians making jokes about it, like Brazilian butt surgery or whatever. It's a thing, like, yeah. And now with social media, it probably got even more like of a problem. Have you been in Brazil? No. Social media was like throwing gasoline on an open flame. Yeah, I mean, it just exacerbated all of society's problems.
So you see an Instagram of somebody else going out and doing a bunch of other stuff, and you feel like you're not doing that, then the FOMO kicks in, right? Then it's like, no, I need to go to the nightclub and spend $27 on a shot of fucking you know, like rum or something like that, right? Rum and Coke, it's $27. I don't fucking think so. But if you go downtown, you go to 6th Street, go to some of those bars and like Rainy Street or the Domain, it'd be fucking $57. It's insane. And so that's why I drink at home. Well, I just don't drink. Problem solved. But anyway,
Basage.
this happens because people are constantly fixated on comparing themselves with other people. Because everybody nowadays is distilled down to a quantitative variable, right? So what I mean by that is that what is my quantitative variable right now?
Whoa,
895,000
almost a million
followers. So this is
followers.
another quantitative variable.
That's another sad thing. I remember there was I think someone in chat maybe told me. I think it was someone in chat. Hear me out. This was like 8 months ago. I suddenly remember this. I think a chatter, I don't know who it was, but they told me a story of some kid getting bullied because he didn't have enough YouTube subscribers in high school or something, or middle school, over like, and they were actually bullying him, not like teasing him and being like, oh my god, your videos suck, like haha XD, you have 200 views. It was like actually like, you suck, you should like kind of thing. And they told us in chat when we were talking about this kind of topic, and I was shocked because it's like, you're 13 years old, and he said it was word for word, they were like 12, 13, maybe 14 years old, and I thought that was so fucked up. Yeah, and they actually took it seriously. It wasn't like banter. Yeah. And they were comparing this as they're like, number big equals good. And I'm like, wow, I never used to think that back when I was a kid. Kids can be absolutely vile to each other. Yeah, they can, but it's like exacerbated when you can quantify like your coolness to a number. Terminally online. Well, children nowadays have access to internet like at a drop of a hat, basically. Yeah, you don't have 1,000 viewers? Damn it. End it now. Stop streaming. Gone from number of friends to number. Yeah, I think back maybe like Bebo or Facebook. Do you guys remember there was like a South Park episode, like how many followers you had on Facebook or something? Friends, it means that you're a better person. Kids shit on each other for IG followers. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's real. The Facebook episode, yeah, like when you had no friends, and then like Cartman, like he was like a stockbroker but for Facebook friends. That was a good one.
Likes that I have, 25,000 likes,
wow.
3 million views. Everybody now is turned into a
number.
product. People are turned into a resource that is bought and sold. And because of that, you have a lot of people that view themselves as a resource and they see themselves as lacking. They're not good enough. They're not as much, as popular or as useful as they're supposed to be. Late stage capitalism. I actually don't think this is a capitalism outcome.
No, I think it's a social media thing. Even like I think if you took out like the whole capitalism like argument, you would just be left with numbers. I'm pretty sure like every society comes to the point where if you can quantify your coolness with numbers, then yeah, you have the bigger number, you have more money, you have everything. Like the number is higher than mine, therefore I am better than you. Yeah, I don't think that's a quote-unquote capitalism thing. It's a cultural issue, not a physical problem. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm pretty sure it happens everywhere now where little kids compare each other to this and that. I remember MySpace and having to rank friends and stuff, have to move them to create interest, but not too much or it's drama. Yes! MySpace rankings! Oh my god, what the fuck? I remember my brother talking about that. That was so wild. Right skill moment? Yeah, man. The friends rankings were fucked up. Yeah, if you're not in my top 5, you are not my ride or die kind of shit, dude. It's crazy. That's obscene. I can't believe someone remembers that. I completely forgot about that shit. Yeah, irrelevant. You are not relevant to me if you're not my top 5.
I think this is a social media cultural thing.
Yeah.
And because people are constantly being focused, like, for example, on my Instagram, generally I don't post pictures of myself where I look bad. Now, I look bad in all my pictures, but those are the pictures that I look the least bad. So, for example, you're going to see the way somebody looks in their best way possible, at least in their mind. It's like, for example, if you want to know how, like, a lot of
so
these
funny.
girls that are like, you know, there's a lot of these hot girls that will post pictures on Instagram, and it's like, yeah. If you want to know what they really look like, look at their tagged photos that they take pictures with their friends that they didn't take the picture themselves.
Yeah.
Then you're going to know what they actually look like, okay? So,
They might still be
absolutely, you look
hot.
good, man. Yeah, true. And that's just, look, guys, I tell you, like, I've been on these fucking websites a long time. I know what it is. And, again, I've got a lot of experience. So my point is that, actually not really with, just on the internet. Hey, guys, don't.
This is just self-roasting. that brings me to another point. When I finished high school and I went into college, I remember I stopped using Facebook because I didn't want to see all my friends and all the peers that I had on my Facebook talking about how they got into this college or that college. I would rather just not know about that shit. It really, and it wasn't really the people's fault for posting or anything. They're allowed to post their, like, what is it called? Their accomplishments and achievements and stuff. But when you, Facebook almost forces you to see it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't like that. It kind of ruined me mentally because it put pressure on me to, like, do well in school even when I was doing well, and it fucking freaked me out. Oh, I got an A+. Oh, I got into summa cum laude, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, God, man. I swear to God, the guy who was first in my class is going to end up becoming president. Man went to Harvard with a full ride. Oh, Caius, hook us up, man. I need a full ride. Not to Harvard, but to the top!
Let's not assume things, okay?
Asmongold world.
Point is that people are constantly seen as a value, right? They're constantly seen as, like, a product. And so because of that, you have a lot of people like this that constantly are thinking of themselves as being lesser, you know, not being good enough for whatever reason.
I had that problem.
And guess what happens? Well, then they hate themselves for it. And this happens to girls too. The root problem of this goes back to the feminist movement and the no-fault divorce, along with welfare systems. Social media just amplified issues that were already there.
Oh my God! Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. That is a schizo post and a half. Social media would have happened regardless. Bro. Social media would have happened regardless if feminism existed or not. Shut the fuck up. No shot.
You know what I think the big problem is? I think the problem is that guys have no sense of intrinsic self-worth.
Yes.
And the problem is that most
it's
people,
all my fault,
like
Chad, I'm
most
sorry.
men now, are... Their idea of a cool macho, like, what is being a man? It's somebody like Andrew Tate. In my opinion, like, Andrew Tate is, like, whatever, right?
I don't give a fuck
that's
about
not
him.
what you should look at as, like, a benchmark for being a man. Not true at all. I know it's not true, but a lot of people believe it, though, right? And that's my point.
That's crazy to me that people think like that. How about you just be the best you can be? You can literally be, you guys see this is the benchmark. Why can't you just be a giga version of yourself? Like, I know this sounds corny, but I just want everyone in chat and everyone who is in anyone's stream to just be happy and not be fucking miserable. That's what I'd want. And I think everyone wants that because being miserable fucking drains your energy, your emotional energy and your physical energy. Just be giga. Be the best you can be.
Is a lot of people believe it. And it's not that Andrew Tate's the
Giga
worst
yourself.
person ever.
Exactly.
He's
Don't
not
be
the worst
like
person
him.
ever. There's plenty of people that are worse, but there are plenty of people that are better as well. And I think the problem is that there's no real...
I just cracked my neck. Go on.
Geez, I have to probably think about this for a while.
Giga yourself.
Yeah, I probably have to really think about this. And
come on, Asmon.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about like kind of what does it really come from? I think that like there's a very nihilistic perspective in culture and society now. And this wasn't even the case whenever I was a kid. There was a sense of like shared accountability whenever a person does something. But the problem is that shared accountability also had a lot of very negative outcomes as well, such as people being ostracized for, you know, being gay, or people being ostracized for not conforming with some antiquated social value or something like that.
Yeah.
And so as people have gotten a lot more separated from society, they no longer feel like they're part of society.
That is an inherently... Oh, sorry. I should probably look at that freeze frame. I kind of wanted to interject. The community that existed, at least in America, it still exists in other countries, but it has slowly faded out. Can you guys confirm or deny that even though you don't live in America, you feel like you're not as close, or at least it wasn't as close as it was like maybe 20 years ago when you were a child? People compare themselves all the time with others, shouldn't be on social media anymore for their own good. Yeah, but people can't help themselves. As Mr. Smart, who stays at his home for 24/7. I mean, he has some takes that I disagree with, but I think for the most part, he's very, I don't know, he can be very eloquent on the spot, but again, this freeze frame is not very flattering. It says gonna be much more split. I think it's a lot to do with our city design. Yeah, I think that didn't help, but I think there's also like an attacking on like each and every side, and you feel like you're an individual and you're not a community. Now it just feels no matter the country it is, if it's in the West, it'll feel the same. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just that they are separate from society.
It's
and
the whole
also,
West.
A lot
You
of
think
people
it's
aren't really,
you think it's the whole West, not just America?
Physically active, I think, as much. And I think that is definitely a factor. Because if you're not active and you're out of shape and you're ugly, I think that's absolutely going to change your perspective on things. And it will. Like, it's just common sense that it will. So we live in a society, well,
exercising also, it releases endorphins. That's like a proven clinical study. And when you go to sleep and you have insomnia, it is better for you to try and exercise, at least do moderate exercise before you go to bed, like 3 hours before bed, because by the time you go to bed, your body is more inclined to fall asleep. And I know I'm not a doctor, but it is like actual studies. Also helps with depression. Yeah, go on a fucking walk if you have to. It might not help like immediately, but it has tracked. Like there's studies, many studies done on insomnia and depression.
Well, you used to live in a society. Now you don't. Now you live on the computer, and you think about, you know, like what society is supposed to be. A lack of community. There's no sense of community any longer. Yeah, exactly. Ideal role model is a 50-year-old dad that managed to stay married for 20 years and raise a kid or two on his own. That's your ideal role model as a man. That guy is everywhere, but men find him invisible because of social media. Well, this is very true. I think this is an extremely good point. And
he's pulling him out.
Hold up.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, hold on, I'm in the way.
Says your ideal role model is a 50-year-old dad that managed to stay married for 20 years and raise a kid or two. That's your ideal role model as a man. That guy is everywhere, but men find him invisible because of social media. I think that you're right.
Yo,
I absolutely think you're right. It's not even a question. This is boring and they don't want to see them. Yeah, exactly. And people always want to have like this hyper, you know, people are living their life. It's like, you know, it's like a life imitating art, imitating life. Where like people are trying to live their lives according to...
What are you talking about? Who's cooked? No, who's cooked? The guy that he brought up, or what? Because I think what he said was very true. That chatter's cooked. Oh, you mean cooked? Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you meant the bad. Okay, all right. I was trying to understand.
Movies are supposed to be like
as
real
in he
life,
cooked,
but they're
he
not.
ate.
So people are trying to imitate something that's imitating real life. I think that's what happens a lot, especially with like younger people.
It's a tasty dish. Yeah, it's not overcooked.
Role model, very stable man. Yeah, for
English
sure.
is bad. No, I just
Only
the
context.
context.
Ones, though. Some are out cheating and complaining all the time. Yeah, it's bad. So yeah, I think that's why it happens. Insane expectations for a relationship, not willing to compromise.
think there was a TikTok somewhere out there of an old man. Oh my god, words being put in my mouth. Oh no, I didn't understand. There is a TikTok of some old man who makes a cup of coffee every morning, and then he says like words of affirmation to you as the viewer on TikTok. And apparently, like, I had one of those recommended to me, and I looked up the comments, you know how you pull them up on TikTok, and there was people like, I'm fucking crying, man. I love you so much even though I don't know you. Thank you for saying this to me. And I was like, wow, dude, that's powerful. It's so fucking sad. And it's just this old, like, 60-year-old guy. A Master Chief guy? Is it the Master Chief guy? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It was just a guy, in his home kitchen. Maybe I'm wrong, but, like, I don't think it was a famous person. It was just a guy. Some people just need those words to help them out. Yeah, and there was, like, comments of people saying, like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. Thank you so much. I know we're not, like, actually, like, you're not my dad or anything, but it was so fucking, I don't know, touching, I guess. Men, remember when the lunch lady called us sugar in high school? Aww. You never know when you need someone to say something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Some people are just missing that, man.
Compromise ever.
Some positivity.
I'm from Italy. We have a saying, it goes, hard times make strong men. Yeah, I've seen that. I think it's a problem in modern society. Oh, that people are too weak and people are able to just kind of ignore all types of friction in their life, and so they're afraid of having any friction. I think that you're probably right. I think you're probably right with that. Hard times do make strong men. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the things, but not always. I don't agree with this thing that all the time, you know, bad things can make you stronger. Bad things can also ruin your life, give you PTSD, and make you
oh jeez. Yeah, no, he's absolutely right. I think it can also recycle into the next generation. Like, all those men who had babies after World War II, they had PTSD and they were untreated, and it ended up giving other children, their children, problems because they had problems that they couldn't talk about, or they did not consider talking to anyone else about because of how fucked up it was. Like, it can snowball and leak into next generations, and that baby has a child, and then they have PTSD because it's a cycle of trauma. Yeah. Generational trauma. Yeah, and it doesn't even come from, like, the grandpa who went to World War II and had to go and then it makes him want to fucking, you know, and then he has a child, and then he has a child, and then this is a child. It just goes on and on and on, and then you have to break the cycle.
So a lot of times bad things aren't good to happen to you. I don't like taking that approach, but at the same time, I try to view that for myself as well.
Yeah,
like, to me, I feel like every bad thing that's happened to me, I think that it has been, like, I'm kind of happy with how I am now. Like, obviously, you know, like, oh, I wish this was different. I wish that was different. You know, everybody has things that aren't perfect, right? But in a general sense, I'm happy with my life, or as happy as I could be. And every bad thing that's ever happened to me has led me to this point. And you can't just assume that if you take out every bad interaction that's ever occurred, that you'd still be in the same place that you are.
Yeah, when I was really, really sad and I was in college, I always lamented and said, oh my god, I wish I never did this because then it wouldn't have led to this. But then I also wouldn't be here if all those bad things didn't happen to me, excuse me. It's like the butterfly effect, you know what I mean? Like, all the bad things that can happen to you always lead to something good that would have never happened if those bad things never happened. I would have never moved if this bad thing didn't happen. I would have never gone here if this bad thing didn't happen. It's like, yeah, if you live in the past, you will miss the present. Exactly. Like, you can lament it and think about it and then pull some positivity out of the bad things that might have happened to you. Streaming isn't the worst thing? No. Nope. Where did I go wrong to end up modding for Facebooks? When you find out, tell me. Guys, it's not that bad. Relax. It's not
Bullshit.
that bad.
Oh, you think that I'm not happy? Okay. Survivorship bias? And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it is absolutely a survivorship bias. A hard time because strong men, because most of the weak men. Yeah, true. And that's what happens, right?
Monka.
It's like, you know, losers lose. That's life.
Monka.
What are the qualities that sounds like survivorship bias? Strong men will outlive hard times to tell the tale. Well, yeah, but who cares
Big
about
piss.
weak people?
Massive piss.
Society doesn't care about weak people.
Yo,
Nature doesn't
euphoric.
care
Thank
about
you
weak
so
people.
much.
You're either strong or you die.
True.
That's how it is.
It sucks, but that's
how it's always gonna be.
humanity is. Yeah.
It's never gonna change. Yeah, there's no more natural selection. Yeah, there is. Like, weak people don't reproduce for whatever reason, multiple different reasons, and then they're gone. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
bias,
it's brutal.
100% of people 100 years ago.
Oh no, I didn't have a baby. My gene pool is my gene gets cut off. Like if you really think about it, if you have one baby and then that baby doesn't have babies, that's it. You're gone. If you have no brothers or sisters, and if your cousins, that tree is like gone. Yeah. No more natural selection. No, there is natural selection. It's just way more brutal than, like, you know. I mean, I guess it is almost like animalistic. Yeah. Who gives a shit? I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to explain how we as animals are like that. I am the last of my name. Go breed right now.
Was that a bias? Well, I don't know. It isn't always strong. Some people just get lucky. Most people get lucky with
Social
being strong.
selection.
But
kind
I'm saying
of.
that
Yeah,
I think
sort
we're
of.
going to see a lot more of this AI stuff. I think we're going to see a lot more people like retreating into having relationships with these like AI girlfriends
Go
and
have
AI relationships
sex.
because people are so lonely. It's becoming much more common. Not exactly. The lowest class people reproduce the most and keep the losing in the family. Oh, I don't know about all of that, but sometimes that's the case. What does that make you?
It's true, but
Well, I don't really think about
it's not
that.
the same
I
for
don't think
everyone.
about like labeling myself or thinking of myself as a strong or a weak person or anything like that. I think that the moment that a person starts trying to assign labels to themselves, that's the moment that they start living their life in a contrived way.
Yeah.
It's not important for me to have a label for myself or anything like that.
People didn't have labels until like the last like 100 years, I think. Like 200 years even. It just wasn't a thing. I'm just me, man. I'm like leaning back in my chair. I'm like, I'm just me, bro.
I just don't care. I do
Labels
what I
always
want to do,
existed.
and that's it. And so if people don't like
Maybe
it, then fuck 'em.
unspoken labels, yeah.
Like, that's how I've always done things. So I was a little kid, that's how I did things.
Unspoken labels.
Well, class does not equal weak. No, I don't think so either. You actually make
I think we do categorize each other, but I think to the degree that it is acceptable on social media, it's not nearly as prevalent.
good point there. Yeah, true. No, you are wrong. We should help people become strong, not discard them. Of course we should help people become
True.
strong. But some people
course.
won't become strong, and then they get discarded anyway. Because that's what happens in nature, and that's what happens in society and life.
Yeah, the case
And
system
it's
is
gonna keep happening.
horrible.
That's just how it is. Like, I'm not... Listen, I understand that you have, you know, you probably have some sort of, like, thesis statement on, like, how the world should be fair, but it's just not.
If we lived in a utopia, no one would starve, no one would be unhappy, no, everybody would have enough money to get by, but we don't because humanity is flawed. Hate to break it to you. As you were a man doing another man, you were still a man, but the other man was a woman? Yeah. Romans, man.
It's just simply not. Sorry, guys, I can't go out tonight. I promised my AI girlfriend I'd let her peg me in the evening. This is fucking sad. Have y'all learned nothing from that Gravity Falls episode with the AI girlfriend? Guys,
never
get out
watched
there and
that
talk
one.
to real women. Please, this is dystopian. Trust me, that's not gonna happen, man.
That's not gonna happen because they already don't do it, man. Why are people in such denial? Why are we in such denial? We literally have a 27% virginity rate in men in 2018. Yeah, I don't know, man. No to hold out for utopian, but make your life as close to us as possible. Yo, yeah, that's base as fuck. Like adult men? Yes, 18 and plus, yes. Like, it was 27% in 2018, and I imagine after the pandemic it got even higher. It could have even be higher than that. I don't know what the figure is because I don't have it like pulled up or anything, but I imagine it is higher than 17 or 18% at this point. I think the range was 18 to 13. Yeah, I think so.
Gravity Falls make an episode about how dating a digital girlfriend is a very bad idea. Oh, maybe I should watch that. This is literally that gif. Oh boy. Accelerate. Let him who is weak enough to be destroyed by this be destroyed. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Wait, no.
Oh, what a legend. It's
God.
funny I see cyberpunk genre since its total creation, yet literature and movies
Wasn't
from
that a
with the
Bible
solitude
quote?
in a dark, uncaring world. We're living in it right now. My reaction to this technology, oh boy. I don't even know what that is. Sounds like it could be problematic. Looks like it could be. Motherfuckers dating this AI when their Wi-Fi cuts out.
Their Wi-Fi!
Jesus Christ. Motherfuckers will do anything to talk to females. I mean, I think this guy, he's not a Giga Chad. He's a decent looking guy.
I'm sure you could find a girlfriend.
Fine. This is the problem, right? This is not an ugly dude.
It's so fucking crazy, man. I don't know, man. Some people have labeled like actual, like, have you ever seen someone roast someone and they post a picture of them and you're like, doesn't even look that bad. It just looks like a human being. It's not like he has like a fucked up scarred face. Like, what's wrong with you? The average white male? Yeah, like really, like he looks pretty average to me.
Yeah,
and we can't even see his body. That's the worst part. I can't even see his ears.
This is just an average looking guy. Yeah, he looks fine. Yeah, he's a totally fine looking guy. Like if he's a nice guy, he's funny, he's got a good personality. I bet
he's got
plenty
a
of
nice
girls
smile.
would want to talk to him. But this is the problem, and I think that this guy signifies what I've been talking about.
Full model, yeah, show
like
full model.
Everybody expects you to look like a fucking Giga Chad. That's not the case.
Be the Giga Chad you want, but if you can't get to it. Oh, someone said to me the other day, aim for the stars. Fuck. What was it? No. Shoot for the stars, but aim for the treetops or something like that. That was what they said. And you will be successful as fuck. Like, you can do it. Just... Sorry. Aim for the head? No! No, that's not what I said.
Most people don't look like that. If you go to Walmart, you're not going to see a lot of Giga Chads walking around. You're going to see a lot of guys that are like,
shoot for the stars but land on the mountain. Yeah, something like that.
210 pounds, beer belly, with like a t-shirt that says, best dad ever or something like that. And, he's going to pick up, groceries for his family. And this guy,
I tried, man.
I think he's doing great.
Tried, guys.
It's totally fucking fine. Giga Chad, I look like that? Yeah. You didn't notice the other guys? That's why? Yeah, exactly. And this is the mentality people like this have.
People are so stupid.
This thinking that you have to look like this certain way or girls just won't talk to you. I don't think that's really true. I mean, it is.
Nope, just be funny, make them laugh, give them a nice. Excuse me, give me a nice dinner. Like, jeez.
To an extent, right? You come in there looking like Quasimodo and you're going to have some problems. Like, there's a reason that was a cartoon. But the truth is that, in general, I don't think it's that big of a deal. The type of guy doesn't like the whole internet thing? Yeah, exactly. You just described exactly me? Well, yeah, because that's most guys. People are building this app will strongly discourage the 12.
People didn't even know what a Giga Chad was in 1910, and people just kept having sex and having babies. It's so fucked up how social media made this mentality. I mean, I like the whole Giga Chad meme thing, like that's like an encouragement thing, but like people bred up to this point thousands of years later to get to where we are now. And they did not know what, like, they didn't have the internet, the newspapers weren't plastered with fucking muscular men, it was just the news. Like, getting access to such information, you just had your fucking town that you lived in, and there was a boy that you liked, and then you had babies, and that was it. It's just crazy.
12-year-old sons from using it while they actively promote it to everybody else's kids. Well, I don't know if it's about kids. Oh, God.
Oh my God! Archer!
Jesus.
Archer,
I
no.
guess they didn't listen. Oh, I guess this guy must be watching a stream. Oh, that's good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this is going to go. I really am.
I'm excited.
I think it's going to be way more common. Yep, it's going to be way, way, way more common.
If there's a will and a way to make money out of this, there's going to be probably a big boom for this.
How long will it take for AI to replace streamers? Well, we already have one now. Why are you dystopian? We're humans, not the animal kingdom. We must move together as society. Don't give up on others because they have come with less. What if I told you humans are animals? I have a very dark outlook and a very dark perspective on people in general. I think that people are animals. I think that they will behave like animals. And
Nero,
people
yeah.
love pretending like they don't, and they won't. But whenever it actually comes down to it, they will. And that's what I think. I've always been very pessimistic about that kind of stuff. And I'm only like that because I've seen it happen a lot. Right? Like, I'm not saying like this is just some sort of like mental thing. This is just what I think happens. But yeah, I'm very glad I got a chance to talk about that. And yeah, we're gonna have AI girlfriends. How many
AI girlfriends with personalities, and then in 20 years when they make robots that will have sex with you and then like get your baby batter back to the factory to produce a child, like in that Rick and Morty episode that they had? Do you know what I'm talking about? They have those like they take the baby batter back to the factory to produce babies.
of you guys would have an AI girlfriend?
That fire robustly though, yep. Me for the meme, me.
You know what I should do? I should do a
sure,
poll
I'm a
like this
loser,
every month
me.
and see how it changes every month. Because I bet if I had started doing this 3 years ago, it probably would be totally different than it is now. You're very
the
wrong. You
internet
never felt
created a
genuine
lot of
love and care
problems.
towards others. Oh, shut
I
up,
agree.
you little pussy. Stop being such a bitch. Stop being so. Why are you such a bitch?
Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Little pussy. You're very wrong. You never felt genuine love and care towards others. Oh.
Yo, someone's a little bit salty. Yo.
Shut up, you little pussy. Stop being such a bitch.
What the fuck?
Why are you such a bitch?
Why are you such a bitch, bro?
What are you being such a little bitch for? Just stop it.
Who
embarrass
asked,
yourself.
bro? Guy at the end, man. Nah, that was a good little discussion, man. I liked that a lot. That was interesting. It's rare to see Asmon call out someone like that. Nah, man. He does it like all the time. Not even kidding. You watched the whole thing too? I mean, I liked hearing different perspectives and stuff. You guys were contributing anyway as well, so it was great. Had a good time. Pull him up! Yeah, Asmon like pulls up people all the time and he bangs them out. Clapkers in the chat though. Baba dee da baba daba. Post the video link. I got you. I ding dong, ding dong. Clapkers. The message I got from the video is to go outside and touch some grass. Yeah, you know what? You can totally do that. I'm gonna sit here and talk to my AI girlfriend about my feelings. Why is streamer reacting to send a video? Air Vortex, don't fucking remind me, man. It's crazy. Asmon does the same thing, talking to his chat and taking opinions. Yet I can't do it because there's people on my fucking channel who fucking cry about it. It's crazy. Don't forget to pay for a relationship upgrade, Alana. Yeah, I'll pay $50 extra, don't worry. Yeah, but you're not Asmon? Yeah, but I like talking to my chat. I like getting to know people's opinions. Big piss. Massive piss. Thank you you so much, Proto Man. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. I really appreciate it, gamer. Yeah, I might not be Asmon because I think he has a different way of formulating arguments. Like, I don't know. Opinions, blah, 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 blah. Opinions, just bounce your titties up and down. How about you fucking pull down your pants down right now? And shit yourself on the floor. Time to get a job to afford that AIGF? Based. It comes with a cheating feature. Now cheat with your AI girlfriend with their AI mother. Gamer, what did you just type in my chat? What the fuck do you mean? Cheating on their AI mother? What, do you got a fetish, my dude? Stop watching porn. What? Mommy. Piss, piss, piss. Shit. Piss, 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 piss. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. Fucking shit on calm. Piss myself. Fuck, 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 fuck. Piss, fuck, piss, 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 fuck, fuck, piss, fuck, piss, fuck, piss, 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 fuck, piss.